Let me paraphrase the question. How do you really make the choice, the work-family balance type of thing, or work, and maybe you're asking is there some advice about how you go about that, so on. I'll give you a story. When we were trying to get the Zoomer out at Palm, the engineers were working around the clock. They were just slaving away. They were sleeping on the floor, and I didn't have anything to do. My work was done. I'd already designed the stuff I was going to design, and I felt like, what am I, should I stick around here? Should I look busy? And I asked Don, I said, Don, I feel really guilty. I'm going to go home and, and have dinner, And she gave me great advice. She said, look, everybody has their own point in their life, And maybe when you're younger, you want to work harder. When you're older, maybe you don't. And it's your choice. It's a personal choice. And you shouldn't feel bad if you go home because you've gotten your work done and someone else is working late because they want to work late and they set up for the schedule anyway. They signed up for it and they like it, and don't feel bad about it. Just don't feel bad about it. So I tried it. It worked fine. I didn't lose any respect. As long as I was contributing my part, as long as I was, I was there and I was, the things I had to get done, the things I signed up for, I got done, then that's all that mattered. And it's almost a self-policing thing where, a great way, way you manage teams is you don't tell them how long it's going to take to do something. You just say, how long do you think it's going to take you to do this? And then you say, okay, you sure, are you signing up for that? Great, then you can do it. They set their own schedule. And people can balance their own lives. So the point is not everyone has to be the same. Not everyone has to have the same work-family balance. And it's not always the same throughout your life. You can do it at different times in different places. I'm not saying I'm a slacker. There are times when I work really hard. But those are times I wanted to do it, and there are other times I don't want to do it. And as I got a family, I just didn't want to do it as much. And so I just don't worry about it. I get my work done, and I actually don't believe you're really any less productive. There are, sure, if you're cranking out something at the end, you're writing some code, and you really want to sweat away on it, well, great, and I've done that too. But if, in general, I'm not sure there's a correlation between companies that have this like workaholic culture and companies that don't. I'm not sure there's a correlation with success there. It's not clear. It'd be an interesting study for some academic to do.